Road to the Heisman, episode number 3, featuring Desmond Howard is right here. We are in week number 4. We still have an undefeated season going, and this game is going to be against number 19, Georgia Tech. They are also undefeated.
Season continues, and we're here ready to bring you what appears to be another fantastic college gridiron matchup.
So another Saturday for Desmond Howard, another day to complete 4 of his goals that are set for him in order to get the Heisman Award. You guys know last episode, I completed a lot of them. I covered a punt return for a touchdown, and in this episode, we are trying to do the same thing. We already are down by 14-3, and this is when Desmond Howard decides to turn up the notch and get his team finally rolling. With 30 seconds remaining, he gets a huge catch right here, which will set us up in the goal line, and here is 3rd and goal. Quarterback steps back. He gets that one-handed catch. And as he breaks a school record for receiving touchdowns in a season, let's take a look at that juggling catch once again. Goes up with his right hand, and it was completely one-handed, as you can see. NCAA 13 features the all-new catching this season, and you gotta love it. Let's take a look at it one more time. One-handed catch by the man himself, Desmond Howard. So now that it is a 4-point game with 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter, we want to continue what we have going. Quarterback steps back. He throws it to his left side, and this one is going to be intercepted. I thought the game froze for a second, but nope. Georgia Tech goes down the field and scores another touchdown. So it's 21-10 here. I'm going deep, and this looks like it's going to be a touchdown. The defenders are all behind me. No one is there to catch up to me, and the score is 23-35, so we're still down by 12 points. I'm going deep once again. I moss 2 defenders, and I take this one in for the end zone, and you just have to look at that one more time. I mean, unbelievable catch by Desmond Howard. There goes the Heisman celebration. Let's take a look at that one more time. Goes up for the catch, and there was literally 2 defenders on me, and then 8 more defenders right behind me, just running after me, trying to catch up to me, but no one was able to successfully do that. So it's 42-30. Every time we score, Georgia Tech is right there to score themselves, you know. So we're trying to play catch up, and it's been a catch up most of the game. But here I am going deep one more time, and the connection between me and my quarterback is just too much as I get another deep touchdown. But here, this is probably going to be one of our last possessions. We're down by 5 points. Desmond Howard again trying to do everything he can here to put his team back up, but it is just too much as we are faced with 3rd and 10 right here. What will happen? I'm going deep. The defenders are right there to bring down my quarterback, and that is pretty much it. We tried everything we can. Our defense just couldn't get the stops that we needed as we lose this one, and we pick up our first ever loss, 42-37. So here I am. Take a look at my goals, and as you can see, most of them have already been accomplished. The only one that's left is catch more receiving touchdowns than Desmond Howard in a season. Our target, should I say, is 19, and so far I have 18, so only one more game. I believe next week we should have that completed. And week number 5, we are playing NC State, North Carolina State University. Take a look at the Heisman watch. Desmond Howard is already up on there, number 1, and I believe this is the 2nd week in a row that I've been in the top position, trailing right, or should I say Matt Barkley's trailing right under me. Take a look at my season stats. 42 receptions, 900 yards. We're near the 1,000 mark. 18 touchdowns, and my longest catch has been 70 yards. And that's pretty much it for my receiving stats. And that is pretty much it for this week as well. So without further ado, let's get into week number 5 against an undefeated North Carolina State team. I sort of wanted to cover Desmond Howard's career, not only collegiate career, but also in the NFL. A lot of people did ask me. A lot of people, surprisingly, are obviously unfamiliar with him because he did come in the game, and by the game, I mean NFL, in 1992, and he was drafted by my team, Washington Redskins, and he sort of had a disappointing NFL season. I don't know if some people will call him a bust. It is up to you guys. I mean, if I read you his stats and coming out of college, what people thought of him, I believe people did consider him a bust. And look at this catch that I just made. I mean, I got so excited that I had tapped the Y button, and take a look at it one more time as I go into his stats. So this guy, obviously, University of Michigan, he was, an idol, till this day. A lot of people know Michigan by Desmond Howard. Goes into NFL, 4th overall pick by the Washington Redskins, and the Redskins coming off of a Super Bowl season. They were the 4th pick. I think they traded up to get that pick, actually. So this team, Washington Redskins, everything was going their way around that time. They won the Super Bowl. And during the draft, they were like, hey, we're about to get Desmond Howard, the receiver from Michigan, who also does punt return and kick return, obviously. So he goes into his rookie season with Washington, 16 games, 3 receptions for 20 yards. And I have to say, that's pretty disappointing. 0 touchdowns, but they did mainly use him for kick return and punt return. So he played with the Redskins, Jaguars, Packers, Raiders, and the Lions. And I'm going to read you guys his overall stats, his entire NFL stats. 123 receptions, 1,500 receiving yards, and that is just to estimate. I think it was 1,597 receiving yards, and he averaged 13 yards a catch and only 7 touchdowns. And yes, that is his entire NFL career. So I don't know why it turned out like that. I barely saw him play football as far as the NFL and college goes, so I'm not really familiar with him. But I don't know if he should be considered a bust, but those stats are pretty disappointing. So in this game, we did go to overtime against NC State. And as you can see in overtime, our first possession, quarterback is going to throw an interception right there. So all NC State has to do here is pretty much get a field goal or a touchdown. So as I simulate it, they do get a touchdown right there. And they are going to win this one. So it's a pretty disappointing game. Back-to-back weeks where it just pretty much came down to last minute. As we lose this one, 37-31. So as we prepare for week number 5, or should I say week number 6, this one is going to be against Notre Dame. And obviously you can tell these guys are definitely struggling. They have a 2-2 record. We have a 3-2 record, and both of our losses came this season. But as you can see from my Chasing Desmond stat sheet, our goals, pretty much all of the target goals have been completed as of now. So all we have to do is keep up the performance. Heisman Watch still tells us that we are number 1. So all we pretty much have to do is keep up the performance. And we will pretty much lock up the Heisman Award, and we'll see how far the team goes as far as, the team. So next up, week number 6. Alright, so things get heated up here in the 3rd quarter. The score is 7-20. Desmond Howard on the slant. You guys know this guy is 99 overall, and that speed is going to kill the opposing team every single week. So we go here, score a touchdown. It's 14-20, and 3rd quarter, near the end of the quarter, should I say, we are faced with 2nd and goal. Quarterback is going to step back, throw it to the receiver on the right side, and finally, we are going to be going up by a point, but Notre Dame gets the ball back, and they put up a field goal, so they're up by 2 points. But Desmond Howard is right here for the huge catch, but the defenders are right there to get him, and then I am left wide open right here as I pick up another touchdown. But Notre Dame comes back and they score a touchdown of their own, but I'm going deep once again. And the cornerbacks in this game just got burned all game long, but they are right there for the stop. So minute 25 remaining. What will I do here? I'm going deep once again, and the quarterback finds me for the late ending touchdown right here. The game comes down to the last seconds, and it just seemed like it's been like this in the entire episode. All weeks 3 to 5 have been a late game, should I say 3 to 6. So here's the game. We win this one, and our next game is going to be against the undefeated North Carolina, week number 7. That will be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's your boy AntoDaBoss, and I am signing out.